Hello, welcome. Hey, it's Andrew here once again with ForexDayTrader.com. And today I'm just going to kind of review a couple of trades. One, I'm in a trade right now, and then one scalping trade that I made earlier today. It is the holiday week. I had some time and just figured that I would kind of show some trades. Maybe I can start doing this more often. I just kind of show what I'm doing as I'm watching the market. Currently, this market that we're looking at right now, and I'm using the Hikinashi candlesticks, which I use quite often. In the On this market here is the Euro Aussie market. This is a 5-minute chart, and I basically have been I'm in a few other trades, so I've been watching this market like every day I watch the market. So I'm acclimated to how it moves, which is I have found always a good thing that if you can, when you set up to do your trading, even if you only spend a couple hours a day, it's good to take a look at Forex Factory. Um, let's see if I can find that. One second. The Forex Factory page right here. It's www.forexfactory.com. I've referred to this website before. It's a place where we can get um, the high impact, medium impact, and low impact news reports that are coming out that would affect the currency markets. And currently, there is none within the time frame that I was trading. So I kind of had a good sense about what the market and the price action was doing. And it's basically in a channel going up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, this current trade that I'm in on the Euro Aussie 5-minute chart, if you take a look, wait a minute, let me back up a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. So basically, I take a look if you're going to plan, do your trading. This is just a little tip. I'm not a broker or advisor. It's just stuff that I do, just maybe to help or give you ideas. Is that you? I will look at the news reports, see what's coming out, see the time frame that I'm trading in, and see if any of those news reports are going to impact my trading decisions. And then, kind of get a feel for the market. I'll take a look at like the daily chart, see if on the Hikinashi, if the color of the candlestick is white, then I'm probably going to be trading, only taking trades to the upside. If it's red, then I'm more likely going to stick to taking trades to the downside. Just kind of depends, what exactly is happening. Usually, quite often, if the candle is red the previous day, the next day is probably going to be red. I mean, more often than not. I mean, obviously, there are times that it switches, when the market's going to correct or do whatever it's going to do. But that is just kind of a guide, just kind of get a reference. Say, hey, the market was down, yesterday. I'm going to look for short-term trades, and then of course whatever strategy you may have to follow through. If you get a confirmation that the market's going short in your strategy, then it's more likely that you're going to win if you're trading with the trend, obviously. So anyway, that's just kind of what I do. I'll take a look at the four-hour chart, especially when I'm going to scalp. And a little hard to see because I have my website name on there. But you can see that it's just been channeling. Even when it breaks out of the channel, it's coming back down again. It's a holiday week, probably for the next 2 weeks, unless we get some, I noticed that Great British Pound is going to have some high impact news coming out early tomorrow morning. We might actually get some movement later on, but we got the holidays coming up, the new year. The market's going to tend to be a little slow, so I'm thinking I'm going to take advantage of this and scalp some channel trades. So that's currently what I was working on here on the Euro Aussie. The market came down and tapped this low that it hit previously right in this area. It did it again, almost exactly where it was. So as soon as the candle turned white, I went for a trade to the upside. And this red line right up here, hopefully you can see it, is my target. It's about 15 pip target. And obviously here it didn't quite hit it, came back down, went up again. Then it even broke through that low. So I'm just kind of waiting this out. Now we're starting to get back up. You know, it's retracing back up, which is more than likely what it's going to do. Depending on what happens here, I might just go ahead and close this trade out if I can get like 7-8 pips profit. You know, being that it's already kind of reversed on me. So I'm not recommending that people trade like this. It's just showing what I'm doing. So you know, there's a lot of advantages, I think, as to using the Hikinashi indicator, because it just kind of keeps out the noise a little bit. You know, makes it a little bit more. You know, it's a good visual as to see what's going on and to get some entries, at least for me anyway. My previous trade earlier today, we'll go check that out. So I'm waiting for this one. Hopefully I'm going to get at least 7-8 pips. And then my previous trade today on the Great British Pound, Japanese Yen. Hopefully you can see these arrows and the blue line here. This is the trade. I just dragged it up out of my account history. If you just drag it up, you can see my arrow here with a little box on it. It'll put the trade on there. This is not a robot. This was an actual manual trade that I placed. And again, kind of the same thing. The Great British Pound on the daily has been moving upward, and on the 4-hour, or earlier today, you know, it was moving upward. So I was looking to make an upward trade, and at the time that I got into it, you know, it was bouncing around. So it came down. We had 2 red candles. And then my typical strategy is to enter the trade. I wanted to enter the trade here with that first white candle right there. Let me just get something to draw with real quick. Oops. With this first white candle right here. But I kind of missed that opportunity. I ended up getting in right here. And then I was just looking at the previous high over here, so this is kind of where I made my target, just a little below that, about 7 pips. You know, I'm not trying to win an award here. I just wanted to grab some profits, you know, take advantage of the sideways market. Now, there's a lot of opportunities throughout the day, but, of course, I couldn't sit here and watch this. This took a little bit of time, you know, back and forth, and then it finally did get up and grab profit on that, which is kind of what I expected. I gave it a little breather room. I didn't put any short stops on here or anything, so I just kind of watched it closely. And that was my trade activity for today so far. So I've got 7 pips in the bank, and then hopefully we'll get a few more here on this other trade. I'll kind of wait it out. Maybe I'll follow up with another video once I get the results of this trade, and I'll share that with you. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Good trading to you. And we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.